Hi guys. I am on my way to get Invisalign. I can't remember if we've talked about it. I think I mentioned it on Instagram. I've been wanting Invisalign honestly since I was like 13. It's randomly rainy in San Diego right now, so excuse that. Excuse the rain sound in my windshield wipers, but I've been wanting Invisalign since I was like 13. I never had braces, which I know is a blessing for my parents particularly. I've always had a little bit of crookedness down on my bottom row. Nothing really that was that drastic, obviously, that I needed braces. Invisalign wasn't going to be covered because it was considered just aesthetic. Anyways, all this to say, once Christian knew he wanted to be a dentist, I was like, one day, if I need it, I'll be able to get Invisalign. And that day has finally come. I've been really excited, and now this morning I kind of woke up a little bit terrified. Having trays, I've never had to do that, so this is all gonna be new, and figuring out how to keep my trays clean and eating without them, and etc, etc. So I'm gonna take you with me on my Invisalign journey. And fingers crossed, everything goes well. He said, this was his thought process once he like put in the prescription for the trays, that probably it would be a 3-month period, which is amazing. That's a lot faster than I thought it was gonna be. Anyways, I'll let him explain it because he's the dentist, not me. And yeah, here we go. Come with me to get Invisalign, and here I am immediately nervous, but thankfully I have the best aesthetic dentist in San Diego. Okay, this is my 3D scan that shows the before and after, which is just so cool getting to see that beforehand. Be prepared for a jump scare of seeing every single one of my teeth. Sorry about that. Here he is prepping my teeth for the buttons that they glue on. Also, P.S. my dentist is my husband, so that really helps with the nerves. He's a words of affirmation guy, so he was telling me how great I was doing and how proud he was of me, so just love that for me. The process was over in like 30 minutes and totally painless, although he did say that I would be sore that night. After the buttons were put on, they put in my first set of trays, and I realized how weird it felt in this moment. Honestly, just because I wasn't used to the feeling of having retainers in yet. But seeing them for the first time, they actually are so nice and don't hide your smile at all. Although the first few trays I felt accentuated my crooked teeth, so that's me laughing like, okay, wow, they're worse than I thought. Not gonna lie, a 10 out of 10 experience having them put on, and my 13-year-old self would think I'm just so cool. Also, you might get a lisp for a bit, and I think that's cute. Hi. So here we are. How are we feeling? Weird. The experience, also, please love me with the lisp. They said the lisp will be easier as the days goes on, and as the days go on and I get used to it. Although, honestly, you guys, I love a good lisp. I think it's adorable, so I'm not mad about it. Just gonna say that, I'm not mad about it. The experience of having them put on, honestly not that bad. I think it probably took 30 minutes. It wasn't painful. It was just, you know, having to keep your mouth open for 30 minutes. Said this was probably gonna be the longest appointment, is having them put on all the, I wanna say brackets, but you know, that's for regular braces. The little points, all of them being put on, I think is the longest appointment. Now I have all my trays. I'm supposed to wear these, I believe, for 7 days is how all the trays are set up. Every 7 days I switch to new trays. Since I live at home with the dentist himself, he is gonna keep an eye, because when I get to 7 days and I try the second trays, if they're really tight, he's gonna have me add 3 more days. So I might do a 10-day span of the first few trays. So we'll see. Right now they feel fine. Definitely like feels tight. And he said I'm definitely gonna, you know, I'm gonna want ibuprofen tonight. They're gonna be sore. And I think I might just go ahead and take some to prepare my mouth, just to not freak out on me, because it does feel really tight, and I can feel like a little bit of soreness just from the trays being really tight. I'm waiting for Christian now. I took a bunch of video on my phone, which I probably already played, just showing the process and the experience and stuff, but let me give you a little close-up look. But these are all the buttons. I have a lot apparently, and I think the purpose of him wanting me to have a lot at the get-go is that it will make it go faster. He showed me how to take out the trays. I've got the cleaning solution. I have everything with me. All of the Invisalign stuff, all of the trays with all the dates on them when I switch them out. And then my cutie little tray case that I'll keep these in when they're not in my mouth, like when I'm eating. And just cute, because I told you guys I'm having a little bit of gag reflex though, to be honest. I don't know what that's about, but that my little 13-year-old self would be so happy that I have a little retainer case and I have retainers. And yeah, just romanticizing it, you know, because it's not gonna be necessarily enjoyable, but I am thankful that I'm getting it done and that my teeth are gonna be straight. Something to do with you, Zach. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So hot.
Good.
Back.
Now here's without. I haven't even seen it without.
Yeah, honestly.
Besides like those ones.
Besides the canines, really.
Yeah, like you can't really tell.
Can't really tell, no. Yeah, no, that's really hard to see.
Okay. I mean, it feels like you've got like crop on your
know.
teeth. So that part's like meh, but.
She's a warrior.
Yeah. Dude, we're vlogging again today, Ruru. We haven't vlogged in a while. You say, hi, missed you. Missed you guys. Let's see.
It's going.
He ordered from Etsy, right? Like a vintage UNC hat. Cute. Nice, yeah, it's really cute.
You like it?
Yeah.
Should I bend the brim?
Maybe. Also, side note, these earrings, how cute are these? They look like the ones all over TikTok and Pinterest and stuff, REM or brands like that, that are like a couple $100 for earrings. Amazon. And I love them because they give me the exact same look. While I would love to have the real deal, of course, this gives the same vibe. So it's Friday. I don't know what we're getting into for the rest of the day, but the sun is actually out. It's been raining really bad. It hailed like crazy last night. I started back at Orange Theory, so that's exciting. If you guys remember back in the day when we were in Chapel Hill and Christian and I did Orange Theory, and it was just, it's like nostalgic for me. But it's a really good workout for me to kind of like get back into my really good shape. Hawaii's next week, so I'll be doing some Hawaii prep, probably some like outfit planning and stuff, so maybe I'll include that. I'll do that this weekend with you guys. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna go take some ibuprofen, get ahead of this now that I have some food in my stomach, and yeah. Slept in. Christian went to go play golf this morning, and let me sit you guys here for 1 second. I'm feeling like a cinnamon roll. And so we're gonna go to a bakery a few beach towns down, and I ordered some from the bakery there. I've not tried them, but I just googled like best cinnamon roll near me. Since we have finished excuse me, since we have officially completed Whole30. And I know that was fast. I feel like the last vlog I was prepping for it, and then January happened, and whatever, we can get into it if you guys want to chat about Whole30. But now that I can, I'm like, I would really like a cinnamon roll for breakfast on this Saturday. So we're gonna hop in the golf cart and go get a cinnamon roll. The sun is out, but I am bundling because the wind will be chilly. So, okay, I've got key, oh wait, no, I don't have keys. A little fit check for our morning breakfast golf cart ride. My sweats, my favorite jacket of the winter season currently, called Winter Cozy Chic. I know. I love you, buddy. Okay, all done licking. All done. Me and this little teddy bear. Tomorrow, Christian and I go to Hawaii. So today, I need to do some Hawaii prep and pack. I know. I have to get him ready because he's going to his friend's house for the weekend. Taking him tonight because we're leaving really early in the morning. So it'd just be easier to take him over to my friend's house tonight. Gosh, I had like some stressful days actually. Just like a really important work meeting that was kind of stressful and really early in the morning. And then had like a massive issue with our hotel. I had apparently had 5 rooms booked under my name. Anyway, so it was just a panic because when I first called, Marriott booked, I just sort of it's been like a nightmare trying, which silly, I know it's like such a blessing we're using points, but it's been sort of a nightmare. They canceled our reservation like a month ago out of the blue. So then that caused a panic because we had already had our flights and all that. I called back trying to figure out the situation. I don't want to rant on here, but basically I had like anxiety over a bunch of extra rooms because Marriott had to rebook their first mess up. So then they rebooked it for me, and I don't know. Anyways, there was 5 rooms under my name, and I was like, oh shoot. Because then when I first called and they said, well, it's like under the cancellation window without having, like, you'll probably have to pay a fee for each of the rooms. I had a panic about that, and then I had like a really frustrating and rude client that I was working with, and I just had to like literally was like having to keep my cool, praying and just like responding, being professional when he was just like berserk. And at the end of the day, it literally wasn't even on me, the issue that he was having. It makes my blood boil even thinking about it. At the end of the day, I got to him what he wanted, and then just was like, okay, I'm out, I'm done. We don't need to, we need to be done with this. Thankfully that is really few and far between, but that just gave me anxiety. And then our hotel, and then I know I'm about to start my period, so then I always get anxiety like right before my period. So the last few days, and my mom was in town, which is like fine, we had fun, but just like kind of hosting and not being able to, anyways, it just added another level of like just needing, I just need a vacation. I really do. So yeah, I don't know if I'll even add any of this because I don't like complaining because I'm so thankful for everything in my life, but it's reality that some days are just gonna be hard. Let's do some Hawaii prep and Hawaii packing. I waxed my legs last night, so that was good. I'm gonna dermaplane, like shave my face tonight when I do my skincare tonight, so that my skin is gonna be glowy and baby fresh for the trip. And what else? I waxed my legs, but I am gonna go get a Brazilian wax at my wax place, so I need to do that today. And I also need to get my nails done because they're grown out, and I wanted to get them done before the trip. I'm pretty sure I kind of know the outfits that I'm gonna be bringing. The closer that we get, the more that I just really want this to be a relaxing, like kind of just checking out vacation. So while there are things on the agenda and we do have a few things like on the schedule. I think what I'm most looking forward to is just to be in warm weather and warm water with maybe a margarita in my hand and laying on a daybed. That's really that's the vibe. Having some really good ahi, poke, and so much good seafood. Yeah, so that is the vibe. This is happy packing, and the sun's out. If you guys are in Southern California, you know that the last week has kind of been a monsoon. We had to bring like all of our stuff in, all of our cushions and everything in, because the rain has been so excessive. Thankfully, we don't have any flooding. Our backyard behind the patio is pretty much straight mud until it dries out. But if that's the worst of it, that's the worst of it. And I'm thankful for that. So let's get packing.
Alright guys, so you saw us on the flight. However, they had a mechanical failure and we are no longer on the flight. So we got here at 5 a.m. and our flight got delayed until 8 p.m. Vibes are down right now, but they're about to be super high. We're about to go, you know, get a couple of drinks, maybe explore the airport a little bit. It'll be fine. Tomorrow we're gonna be on the beach. It's gonna be fine. It's like, for the first time in a while, we're doing a vacation, just me and Cam. And it's like, we can't even do that. It's a little discouraging, but love you guys. You'll see me tomorrow and I'm gonna be thriving, so it's gonna be fine. That's what I'm thinking about right now, so.
A little grouchy probably. Basically, this is the deal, since we have to stay close because they're doing announcements and praying that
they fix the
plane. Fix the thing sooner than 8 o'clock. If we're not laughing, we're gonna be crying.